Hi, my name is Taylor and welcome to Trial and Error, where I test out recipes I've created and we see how they turn out. Today, I'm making crab boil Benedict, where I combine crab boil and eggs Benedict, two of my favorite foods. Let's see how it works.
Okay, so this is 2022 Taylor doing the voiceover for 2020 Taylor. My thought process in this was just to take the components of a crab boil and make them into a Benedict. So here I am boiling some red potatoes, getting them real soft so that I can smash them down. And yeah, so I'm making some garlic oil. I don't know why I didn't just make a garlic confit, but this was like 2 years ago. You know, I don't remember what my thought process was here. I think it was because I didn't want the garlic to be cooked because I added on the potatoes. I'm not sure, but I seasoned that with some salt and pepper and some olive oil and then just like crush them. We have some andouille. This is like my favorite andouille. It is I forgot what it's called. It is the andouille. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna probably plug in the title. Oh, Adele's andouille. Goodness gracious, I don't know how I forgot that. It's my favorite. Then I'm gonna take some chunk crab meat, season that with some salt and pepper, and add in some butter. Just some regular melted butter. I wanted this part to be like super duper simple because the hollandaise is really the star. I drained my potatoes and then I seared my sausage up. Just wanted to get those sides really nice and crispy to give it some texture, because texture is one of my favorite parts of eggs Benedict. Like when I tell y'all I love eggs Benedict, I love it. I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's so good. So I seared up my sausage and I brushed my pan that's lined with some foil with some olive oil, and then tried to smash my potatoes with the potato smasher. Actually, I really enjoyed this method. I probably should have just put a flatter spatula, but I was at home. I was working with what my parents had. So I poured over my garlic olive oil and then put the smashed garlic on top, pop that in the oven at like 350 and just let it get crispy. This is me making my hollandaise. I beat together my egg yolks and my lemon juice, and then I put it on my double boiler, added in my melted butter, whisked that up, and yeah, this was like a little tricky because I don't use the bowl method anymore for my hollandaise. I actually just put it in the blender. I seasoned it with my crab boil seasonings, and this hollandaise turned out so good. Like, this is one of my favorite recipes that I've ever made and tested. So I strained my eggs because they were a bit old, and then I poached them. I messed up poaching the eggs a few times. I think I only messed it up like 3 times. But it was just, I don't know, I was moving around, I was filming. This was a long summer, a lot happened. But here I am building it. You put the smashed potatoes on the bottom, then the andouille sausage, then the crab, then I added on my eggs and my hollandaise sauce. And when I tell you, I loved how these looked. I was very nervous about this recipe because it was just like a lot of science going on. I was filming it at the same time. I didn't know what I was doing, but this looks fantastic. Oh my gosh.
I think these look amazing. I'm very proud, especially of my hollandaise sauce. I didn't smash my potatoes quite correctly, but it looks like I'm gonna be making scrambled eggs later with all of the broken yolks that I had. The reason that I chose to make a crab boil Benedict, I'm obsessed with crab boils. I would eat them every day if I could. I just love crab. And I thought that hollandaise sauce was very similar to butter sauce that you use in crab boils. And the only thing it's missing is corn. And I just wanted to keep it simple with this and not have too many elements and make sure that I could get these elements right before I added anything else. We're gonna see when I open these eggs though, when I cut into them, if I pull through. Yes! Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. So we're gonna get messy real quick. Yeah, it's just falling apart. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be big. If I ever open a restaurant in this lifetime, this is going on the menu. The potatoes are just the right amount of garlic, hollandaise sauce, amazing. The potatoes are crispy. I'm definitely gonna have to share this with everyone I know. Why is this so delicious? And it tastes like a crab boil. It really does. Like, I wish I could get all of it in one bite. So good. Sorry y'all gotta see me like